How does it feel to be a homeowner? Amazing. It's definitely breathtaking, definitely something that I probably would have never, ever imagined doing on my own without Habitat for Humanity.
Here at Habitat, we often say it is a hand up, not a hand out, right? So they're not receiving a home for free. They're putting in this incredible amounts of work in order to receive this home. It is something that we are really doing here. We expanded our construction department. We acquired more land. We've been building since 1986. We're on track to build about 15 homes this year. The homeowners just have a $1,000 down payment. That really just helps them with the program. We break it up over a long period of time in $250 increments. Other than that, there is no specific cost up front. Now, the homeowner is purchasing that home. We sign over the home at the end. They are purchasing that home through an affordable mortgage, much more affordable than if you were to go out and buy it at a market rate. So they are buying the home at the end of the day.
When you see some of the stories of these people, you know, they're living in an apartment that they're paying way too much for. There's a hole in the roof. They're scared to say something because they might get kicked out and not have a place to go. And now they're actually owning a home.
Qualifications for our homeownership program are based on 3 elements: the ability to pay, the willingness to partner, and the need for housing. The ability to pay means that they are within a certain income guideline, which is between 40% average median income to 80%. We do not base it on a credit score. We base it on their debt ratio, and it cannot be over 43%. They have to stay in compliance through our whole program within that income guidelines and that debt ratio. The willingness to partner means that they understand that they have to complete their sweat equity hours, that they have to participate in those 10 homeowner workshops as well. And the need for housing is that they have to show us a need for housing. A lot of our homeowners are single parents and they're renting because this is a first-time home buyer program. So they're coming into our program and they're living in apartments or subsidized housing. What I would advise anyone that's interested in our homeownership program, but maybe they think that their credit score is too low and they would not be eligible, I would advise them to definitely apply. And then we're going to figure out what they need to repair so they're eligible for our homeownership program.
So once they apply, then they're doing 250 hours minimum of sweat equity. That is building their home and other people's homes who are in the program. It really creates this incredible community from the ground up. So that's when they're working, that's those 250 hours of sweat equity. They're taking those homeownership classes, which teaches them how to be a homeowner, how to pay their mortgage, financial literacy, all these things that we can provide them with the tools in their toolbox to make sure they know how to be an incredible homeowner and move forward in that process. So all that is transpiring during the time of their build. So when we get to that closing table, when their house is done and they're ready to sign that mortgage, they're fully equipped to take that on successfully.
You know how they say you put your blood, sweat, and tears into a project? So this is basically what I did. It was either coming on a Wednesday or coming on a Saturday and either volunteering here at the house or volunteering at someone else's house and making sure that I learned how to put a nail in the Pacific spot. So it was definitely experiences those times putting in the work, which is the sweat equity, that blood, sweat, and tears that I will never, ever forget.
A lot goes into building a home, which is quite the process, making sure the home is ready specifically for that family. So when we have a family selected through our process, they actually get to go to all of the lots we have available, just like a realtor would. They see all the land available, then they pick the lot that they want, then they look at the plans we have that fit on that land, make sure that it's cohesive with the vision they have for their family. Then once we have that, we get the permitting process together. Once that happens, we have volunteers combined with those skilled labor trades, and that's how the house is built.
We build habitat houses beside one another. So even prior to that, our homeowners are having a relationship with their neighbors. They get to know one another, they work together. It connects them even before they move into their homes. Good neighbors are important.
We have 30 some odd employees, but that does include our restore. So we have an incredible restore which takes donated goods and sells them, and then that restore actually builds 1 to 2 of our homes through profit a year.
Our restore is on Northwest 23rd and Northwest 6th.
Anyone is welcome over the age of 16 on our build sites. We'd love to have you come out, build with us. We have group builds, we have businesses, churches, a lot of different groups come out and build with us, which is a great way to get your hands on. It's a fun way to give back in the community tangibly. We don't always get to do that in nonprofits, so it's really fun to do that. So every Wednesday and Saturday we do have that.
We have a lot of great groups, UF students, a lot of sororities and fraternities and all the different clubs at UF will come and work together on a build. companies that like have team build days. There's a lot of individuals that like to come out and work, and we always need people. You don't have to know anything about construction, and we will teach you how to do whatever we're working on that day, to hammer some nails and wood together, and then at the end of the day to stand a wall. It's a good experience.
At the end of the process for each homeowner, we have an incredible celebration where we get to all come together, all the sponsors, all the volunteers, the homeowner's family, and we celebrate that homeowner. We pass over the keys, we talk about their progress, we talk about those 250 hours of sweat equity that they put in. We at Habitat talk about their process too, and we just get to celebrate them, which is an incredible time to revel in their success, to talk about their future, and to let them cross that threshold into their new home. AlachuaHabitat.org is our website. We would love for you to visit.
Every part of this house I love. I love every part. I sit and I think and I reflect of all the volunteers, of all the people that help me. It's amazing. It's home.